Okay, everybody, so I just left Ulta. I ended up grabbing the shade. Let's see, there's people all around me staring at me. Anyway, I picked up this shade Martinique. So there was a shade that was a little bit darker than this, but of course they didn't have it. I don't remember the shade. If I remember it, I'll pop it up on the screen. Because I'm in Texas, they don't ever have new makeup. Oh my God, there's a bird on the top of my car. Did you guys hear that? So much foolery going on this morning. And they did not have the concealer, of course. I hate being in Texas sometimes because we are the last to get a lot of these new makeup products. So if you guys see that I'm doing reviews on new makeup a little bit behind the curve, it's because we don't get shit here in Texas until after everybody else has already gotten it. Concealer is only available online at Ulta here anyway. Go ahead and try a wear test tomorrow morning. I'm going to get dressed with you guys, do my makeup, and then check back in with you guys throughout the day. I also picked up another Makeup Revolution concealer for $7. I really love this concealer. Guys, in the morning, we're going to do a wear test on this Juvias Place new foundation. So I'll see you guys then. Good morning, everybody. It's MakeupMenaree. Welcome back to my channel. It's the next morning, and like I said, I wanted to go ahead and try this new Juvias Place foundation. So this is the I Am Magic foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. These have such cute packaging, don't they? Let me go ahead and open this up, and I am in the shade Martinique 550. So this is what it looks like. It's a little squeeze top. You get a fluid ounce for $20. I got this at Ulta. I wanted to grab the concealer, but of course they didn't have it because I'm in Texas and we get everything last minute. So if this review is a little late, that's why. Get a little bit more about this I Am Magic foundation. It comes in 42 shades, which is amazing. This I think is a little light, but we're gonna see, you know, how it works. So it says smooth application with nice soft matte finish, plus coverage. Supposed to even out the complexion or refine your skin texture, erase blemishes, you know, all the things we want to hear when you're talking about a foundation. Suitable for all skin types, sensitive and oily. So what I'm going to do is apply this like I normally do with all my other foundations. I'm going to wear everything that I usually wear on top of some of my tried and true foundations like Maybelline Superstay, my Maybelline Fit Me. I also love Fenty when it gets real hot, a more matte foundation. So we'll see how this works with all my other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it with a beauty blender this morning. Let's see where she is. Just been using my Real Techniques beauty blender lately. Apply this foundation. So it's pretty thick consistency. You can see it doesn't really move around too much. Sort of creamy. And it's very thick. So I might have gotten too much on my hand there. Let's see how this works. Okay, so she's a little pasty. What I'll do is just, you know, bronze and everything like that, like I usually do, just to make it match my skin a little better. I don't know if it oxidizes or not. I haven't looked at too many reviews on this. We'll see throughout the day if it does that. Okay, so that is one layer on my face. It covered up pretty well with the sponge. I'm pretty sure you'll get a lot better coverage with a brush. So I'm gonna go back in with my sponge and just spot conceal some of the areas that need covering because they've been acting it down full. So that's the second layer over areas that need extra coverage. It's buildable. It still seems a little sticky, so I'm waiting for it to dry down. And it's cleaning a little bit to some of the dry areas. I have some dry areas above like my eyebrows for some reason lately. It looks okay, besides it being a little pasty, a little Casper Ghost. So like I said, that's not the foundation's fault. They just didn't have my shade. Yeah, so far so good. It looks pretty. And like I said, I used not that much. This is very thick, so be mindful of that. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and squeeze some of this back into the tube so I don't waste that all. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait a few minutes for it to dry down because it still feels a little sticky. I hope it doesn't stay sticky because I don't like sticky, so we'll see. I'm used to foundation being so sticky still after a few minutes. I think I've had it on for about 5 minutes now. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue my routine with my concealer. New foundation or trying out new foundation, I like to use it with products that I know work well with other foundations that I love. Doing wear tests, that way I can tell if it's something that's gonna work or not. So today, like I said, we're gonna be sticking with stuff that I already know works because ain't nobody got time for that today. I'll be at work running errands and I don't want my face to fall apart on me today, like not today. I'm gonna be setting my T-zone area with my RCMA powder. I will link everything that I use in the description box below so you guys can check it out. It's still sticky. It's been on long enough now to where it should have dried down already, so I may have to go back and set the areas I'm gonna put like contour and stuff. Go ahead and put on my face and I will be back in a few minutes. Okay everybody, I finished the rest of my face. It seems to have dried down finally. It took a little bit longer than I'm used to, but it is playing well with others. I used my regular contour, my regular blush. I will list everything I used in the description box below. This day started. I don't have, you know, any way to show you guys that what time it is because I record on my phone, but you know, you guys can see the clock back there. Let's see. You see back there, it is 7:15. Yes, I will check back in a few hours, let you guys know how it's wearing. So far, so good. It looks pretty. Yeah, I'll see you guys back in a few hours. Okay, everybody, so it's about 10:30. We are doing our first check-in. So I've had this on for about 3 hours. Everything looks okay. Nose is a little more oily than I like this early on in the game because I usually wear my makeup for about 10 hours. I am in front of natural lighting so you guys can see, and I do have some creasing here and some weird area here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the rest of my face looks okay. I'm looking a little more shinier. I haven't really done anything this morning to make my face as shiny as it is, so I am a little concerned. But anyway, this is 3 hours in, the first check-in. Okay, I will see you guys back in a few hours. Okay, everybody, I hope you guys can see me well enough in this natural lighting. It is super overcast outside today. It's been another 2 hours. It is 12:30, and I've had this on now for what, 5 hours? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, counting on my hand. 5 hours now, and it looks about the same as it did last time. I am a little more oily on my cheeks, you can see there. My nose is super, super oily. I'm gonna have to go ahead and probably pat down my nose with some powder because she is greasy. Everything else is looking about the same. So far, it's okay. Not sure if it's worth the $20. I mean, I can get a foundation that's, you know, $10 or half that price. The Fit Me is like $7. And that shit stays on all day. She doesn't get greasy, you know what I mean? Like, she stays where she's supposed to. I don't know if this is really the greatest foundation for people who have oily skin like I do, because you're gonna be, you know, touching it up throughout the day. I'm gonna do one more check-in this evening after I get off of work at home in the lighting so you guys can see what it really looks like compared to what it looked like this morning. So far, it's okay, you know, I'm not super excited, and like I said, I may have to go ahead and touch up my nose because she's shiny. I will see you guys back in a few hours. Hey everybody, I am back with the last check-in. It is like 5:53, so I've had this on since about 7:15 this morning, so we're just gonna call it 11 hours. As you can see, hella greasy. I've been really greasy for most of the time I've had this on. I'm getting greasy probably 3 hours or so in, and it completely just left my nose. Like, she left the building like 3 or 4 hours in. She's been gone and has not returned. I have these weird areas here where the foundation's basically just sort of melting and blotching off. I will insert some pictures so you guys can see up close. On camera is doing it justice. I just look hella shiny on camera, but believe me, it is not pretty in person. I can't even want to look at my face right now. It feels so greasy and it looks so bad. I really wanted to love this foundation. Everybody's raving about it and you know how amazing it is. Maybe for people with hella dry skin, but for me, that my skin is just super greasy. It is not a good look. I may go back, like I said, and try it with a primer next time, but I'm only giving her 1 or 2 more tries, and if she's not working, she's going back to the store. It's $20 for this little bottle of foundation. I feel like you can get a better wearing foundation for a lot less and that looks a lot prettier. Just not super impressed. I'm sorry guys, I know y'all gonna come for me in the comments, but I'm not feeling it. Make sure to comment below if you guys have any other questions about the foundation. Make sure to check all the description box. I have all the information on the other products that I use on my face that I use all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Oh God, I gotta get this off my face. Why is it doing that?